Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is your boy, 40 Acres and Me. Um, I felt compelled to do this video because a lot of people get the misconception between not panicking and staying prepared. So I want to go ahead and just kind of elaborate on the video that I did yesterday where I talked about we not panicking. And no, we're not panicking. We're not panicking, people. We're not scared. We continuing to live on with our lives. But at the same token, yes, we are prepared. Does that mean that we gonna win every situation that we prepare ourselves for? No, but it's better to be prepared and to have something just in case. So what I'm about to introduce to you guys today is this right here. What this is, I call this my black pack. My black pack right here. So, this is my black pack. And I'm gonna basically let you know what a black pack is basically if you were in a situation to where you either had to leave your house or you're out and about, and for whatever reason there's some type of pandemic panic going on and you can't get home, or you're displaced from home, or even for those people like myself who go out fishing. If you go out way far out and you go fishing, or you go hunting and you're way far out, have your black pack with you. Have your black pack with you. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you what's in my black pack. All right, I'm gonna show you what I got, what I carry every day in my black pack. So, in here, we got some allergy medicine. Got some allergy medicine, just in case. Just in case. So far as I know, I'm not allergic to anything, but just in case I do have an allergic reaction while I'm out there, boom, I got this. Y'all carry some of this with y'all. Whether it's Benadryl, or Waldrill, the Walgreens brand, or this little cheap knockoff brand, it all does the same thing. You just pay more for one than you do for the other. Toothbrush. Boom. Toothbrush. Toothpaste. As you can see, I've used it a little. I actually use my black pack. I actually go places and there's times when I'm away from the city, I'm out in the country, and I may need to use this stuff. This is one thing that people don't really, Now this is, this is completely up to you. Me, I like to keep a notebook. For whatever reason, in case I gotta write down something real quick that I know that I can't remember, boom, got a notebook. Boom. Chakra Health Hemp Oil. This is not just for stress or anxiety. It's not just for people to feel good. But if you take enough of this right here and you're in pain, this will help subside your pain. And it's all natural. I don't have to take ibuprofen or anything like that. You know, I do bar work. That's what I do. So I do a lot of reps. This right here come in handy. If you a guy and you do a lot of reps on the bar, you getting it in, this right here gonna help you. Like I said, I'm gonna put a link in the description for y'all to buy this right here. But I use this and it works. If you take enough of it, it'll subside that pain that you'll have in your shoulders, you know, your arms. It'll subside that. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what else we got in the black pack. All right, let me do it here, open this. Now, I'm in the main section of the black pack. Right here, and I'm about to show y'all everything that I got in here. All right, got some rope. Now this rope right here is pretty strong. It can hold me. I've used this rope before to pull in a boat that that had a rope that the rope on the boat for the pull, the pull string rope, it broke. So I used this. I used some of this. As you can tell, it's cut right there. But I used some of this to go ahead and put on the boat to bring it back in. And it was a pretty heavy boat. So this stuff works, but you can use it for anything. You can use it for anything. If you gotta climb, this stuff is very strong. Stuff is very strong. You gotta climb, you need help climbing, boom, you got this. Or you need to pull something, whatever. You can double tie it, It can be used for a lot of things. All right, boom. I always got me some soap with me. Some good old liquid soap. Easy to use. Don't need that much to lather up your whole body. You don't need that much. I always carry some of this with me just in case I get too dirty out there for whatever reason. I got this right here. Boom. Some alcohol. This is good right here. Alcohol is good for wounds. For whatever reason, if you're out there and you scratch your leg on a rusty nail, you want to get this and you want to have this available right away. You want to go ahead and you want to clean your wound right away. So it's good to have this with you. Get some of that alcohol. All right. Got a flashlight here. Nothing fancy about this flashlight, but it has multiple settings on it. So we can go from bright, and this thing is very bright. It has an SOS. So it has SOS signal and it's very bright. I remember one night I was out on the Mississippi River and it was very dark. It was no lights out or anything like that. People had a hard time finding me. I went out with some other brothers and they was all out on boats. But I was on my own boat. I had my own boat. I was out there by myself. They had a hard time finding me. This light right here led them to me in the pitch black dark. So I advise you get a flashlight. You don't have to get one like this. This right here is, let's see the name of it. But anyway, I mean, you don't have to get one like this. I got one like this because I go out places that I might need something like this. Here we have boom. This right here is a wind-up radio. You go ahead, you crank this, and as you can see, the more you crank it, the more power it has. Then you can go ahead and you can turn the radio on or whatnot. I'm not finna mess with it right now, but basically, you guys got the idea. It got a flashlight on it. It got a radio on it, emergency radio. Just in case you get stuck in some bad weather. I did have another situation like that where there was a tornado that ended up ripping through the area that we were fishing in. And this was out in, I think it was the border between Wisconsin and Iowa. We were out there catfishing on the Mississippi River. And this thing came in handy. Nobody else had a radio, and we would not buy our vehicles. So the only way that we really knew that there was a tornado nearby was with this. We knew that there was a storm coming, but we had no idea there was a tornado that had touched down. So that gave us the go-ahead to go ahead and pull our boats in, you know, and get back to shore and get back to, you know, where we was staying at. Oh yeah. Beef jerky. Beef jerky. This right here is smoked, dried out meat. That's pre-packaged, vacuum sealed bag. It lasts long. If you're ever in a situation to where you need some quick energy, boom. Now you don't have to buy the same brand that I buy. I mean, they sell this all over the place. You know, this is one thing that they're not out of stock of. So you can go ahead and get you some beef jerky. The beef jerky, believe it or not, that'll last you for a while. It'll give you enough protein and enough energy from the spices that they put on there to last you for a few hours, just in case you're not close to a meal. Here, what we have here. It's not a knife, but better yet, a saw. Now this saw right here, I got this from Ace, as you can see, but it's a pocket saw. Real nice pocket saw. Fit it in your pocket. Fit it in your pocket just like that. Just like that. When you need to use it, push that button right there, pull it out, boom, you got saw. So, for whatever reason, like I said, I don't know what kind of situation you would be in to where you would need it, but if you did need it, you have it. You saw down a tree with this. A nice sized tree with this. Maybe not the biggest tree. You know, it would take you a lot longer to do that with this, but a nice sized tree, maybe with a trunk about yay big, or small branches, you know, maybe about yay thick or whatnot. This will do very good for sawing that. And then also you can saw through plastic or, you know, pipe. If you need to saw pipe, you have something to saw it with. Here you go. So, got something else for y'all. All right, here we have what we have here. Now I know the pipe, the tubing The tubing is a little kinked. The only reason the tubing is kinked is because it's been in my black pack. So once you stretch out the tubing, which I'm not finna do in this video, but once you stretch out the tubing, what this becomes is a siphon, okay? So if you are in a situation, say there is this situation where you run out of gas and there's no gas stations open, this right here will get you some gas from somebody else's tank. You know? And of course, in a situation like that, I guess you would be more willing to, you know, use that, go to that extent. Right now, we don't have to go to that extent, okay? No need to panic. No need to panic. You know what I'm saying? Stop watching those zombie apocalypse movies, y'all. Stop that. But it's wise. It's wise to stay prepared. It is. It is. So I'm showing you how I stay prepared. Let me get some more items out of here. Here. This is one of my favorites right here. Got a Bowie knife. That right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna say this. Well, I would probably use this on, and as you can see, it's got this saw edge. It's got this saw edge on this side right here. Now you can use this, okay, to saw at something, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. I'm not finna, you know, go all off into different directions with this. But basically, boom. Right here. So this right here is a Bowie knife. What I would probably use this for is cutting fish. Cutting fish. It works good for me, cutting fish, because it's got a nice sharp edge. It's nice and big and heavy duty. You can get to you can hold that fish just like that, and you can really get into that fish, and you can cut you some good steaks out of that fish. So this is what I would use it for. Now, you can use your imagination. I'm not finna go all off. You can use your imagination to say what else you could use this for. That's not what this video is about. But that's what I would use it for, you know. That's what I would use it for. All right. Now, I got more items though. Got more items. Here. I keep it in the pack. I keep it in pack. I don't bring it out of the pack unless I have to use it. I don't want to get it all smudged up or whatnot. It's not that expensive, but it's a bee trying to clean the lenses. And what we have here is a pair of binoculars. I have a lens cleaner here that comes with the binoculars. Never had to use them because I've always kept these clean. Now these will do you good in the daytime. They're nice and compact. They fold up. And you can go ahead and slip them right back in the pack. And go ahead and slip them right back in the pack. Just like that. So, what else do we have here? I got another flashlight. Nothing but a little tactical flashlight. Very, very bright. This light is more brighter than that light that I brought out and showed you guys earlier. This right here is a tactical flashlight. It is made out of steel. You can use this as a hammer. You can use this as a hammer if you wanted to. You could use this end right here as a hammer too. So this is what you call a tactical flashlight. You drop it, you throw it in the water. It is water resistant too. That's why I got it. And it's, like I said, as you can see, it's very, very bright. Very, very bright, but does the job. It does the job very well. I got flashlights. I got batteries too. Boom, right here. This is not tape. This is not tape right here. What these are what we call glow flags. And for people who may own land and they sell the trees on the land, there's one or two things that the marketer that comes to look at the trees and pick out the trees that they would like to, you know, go ahead and cut down. They would either spray paint them or they would tie one of these ribbons around them. Of course, that's not what I use it for. What I would use it for is if I had got lost. If I got lost in the woods, I have this right here. I would tie this on every tree, maybe about every 20 feet to 30 feet or so. I would tie this on there so I would know whether I've been somewhere or not. A lot of hunters use this to mark spots where they want to go hunting next. They use these as well. There's a lot of other things you can use them for, but those are the main reasons that this right here, this ribbon right here, gets used. Let's see what else I got up in the packet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, this right here. What all this is, I'm not finna go ahead with the demonstration. I'm already 24 minutes in, but basically what this system is a water filtration system. This right here will go ahead and filter out any sorts of water that you may want to drink if you need to drink water and you're afraid to go ahead and just, you know, get a cup or whatnot and just sip right out the water. You can go ahead and you can use this and it'll filtrate your water for you. Very, very good system to have. Very good system to have. Truly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, it's right here. I got my fishing pole with me. I carry my fishing poles with me everywhere I go. In my truck right now, I got some heavy duty fishing poles in there for some real strong cats. But if I was just carrying this bag right here, this right here would be something that would be in the bag. You can go ahead and you can put that together. And that's what you got. You got a fishing pole. So, I'm basically making this video because, like I said, a lot of people get the misconception of the difference between not worrying and preparing. So yesterday I did a video on not worrying. Today I'm doing a video on preparing. So if there's one thing that's missing. There's one thing that's really missing in this video, and what that is your protection. Now you can use your knives as protection, because if anything was to happen, most likely there's gonna be a lot of crazies out here. They out of their mind, and they not gonna know how to act, and you're gonna have to put them down. You know what I'm saying? So those type of situations, go ahead, use your discretion on what you want to use, for your protection. And I have something that I use. I'm not gonna put that all off online, you know what I'm saying, like that. But you can use your imagination what I would use. Now, if you're a woman and you scared of some items, whether that be a knife or a gun, get you some mace. Something. A mace is a good distancing tool. If you have a knife, or you a woman and you have a knife on you, you got to be in close quarters with somebody in order for it to be effective. And just because somebody gets stabbed doesn't mean that they'll stop. So, personally, I would advise any woman out here to go ahead and go down to the gun store and test you out some guns, because there's some crazy dudes out here who hey, if it really went down like that, women would be the first targets. So I'm gonna say this: y'all go down there, test y'all out some guns. Test out some guns. Make sure you get something that'll put a bear down if need be. So, like I said, I'm not gonna go all off into personal protection and everything. I mean, you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have, you guys know. You guys know already you can use your imagination, But this is how I do my personal preparation, with my black pack. It's my black pack right here. And this is what I call it. I call it my black pack. It goes everywhere that I go. When I'm riding around in my truck, this goes with me. If I'm riding my bike, this goes with me. So y'all go ahead, y'all. I hope some of this information helped. I hope some of this information helped y'all, my people. My people out there, we need to understand something. We need to understand that it's good to stay focused and have it even if you don't need it. But don't go out here and let the media fool you into thinking that this is the last days right here. Because that's gonna mess with your mind right there. So, you know, just continue knowing that God has got us. We've been through a whole lot worse as a people. So this right here, this ain't nothing. It's something, maybe something to the millennials, but it's nothing to us as a people. We've always struggled. So y'all go ahead, y'all keep that in mind. I love y'all. That's why I go ahead and I come with this content, you did? Because I love y'all. I wouldn't do it if I didn't. All right? Y'all show love. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe button. Yeah, get up with me. If you carry other things and your black pack, you go ahead and you put that in the comment section for me. All right? All right. Love y'all.